Yo, what's up guys? In this video, I'll be showing you guys the fundamentals on Shyvana. Shyvana will be nerfed on 14.20, but the nerfs don't affect her that hard and she will still be an S tier champion. I highly recommend Shyvana if you're in low elo and you're looking to climb and seriously get free LP. Use this video as a guide to show you how to teamfight and power farm on Shyvana. There are very specific things like how to get 10 CS per minute every game and, just how to teamfight and use your ultimate to space and use your E range to just win fights. There's very specific things that you'll be learning from this video. If you guys enjoy this type of content, again, please consider subscribing and leaving a like. Also, write down the champion you'd like to see next, and the most liked comment will be in the selection for the next guides. I am reading the comments. Alright, let's get into the video. Runes first. Alright, for Shyvana runes, we're going to go Fleet Footwork, Triumph, Haste, and Cutdown. Some people might ask why not press the attack. Well, Fleet Footwork works perfectly for this mage style of Shyvana. It's the way I teach. If you want to go 80, you can go press the attack. Triumph, you're like a bruiser still. There's other route 2 runes that are just not useful. Haste to get more E's while you're fighting. Cut down, you're going to be using your E when they're full HP, so you want to deal that extra damage. Now, our secondary tree is the most important. I like going Transcendence and Gathering Storm. Transcendence for that haste, it feels great using your E's, and Gathering Storm helps you hit your W threshold. If you guys didn't know, every 100 AP you have, you gain 12% more movement speed on your W. It's going to be nerfed to 10%. Sucks, but it's still great. I like this. You can also go Magical Footwear and Jack of all trades, whatever you feel comfortable with. This is my recommendation though. You can go attack speed, adaptive, and HP scaling afterwards. And to jump into bans real quick, I highly recommend you ban Udyr. Udyr is one of the most oppressive junglers against Shyvana. You have Briar. Briar is really, really powerful. You can also ban a champion like Nidalee if you feel like you're going to get invaded. Nidalee, Kindred. But my best recommendation is ban Udyr, or even like a Mumu is like okay, reasonable to ban. Alright guys, let's jump into the iron, bronze, like silverish Shyvana game. So the first thing I'm going to emphasize on Shyvana is I'm going to do my best to not take crazy fights. I'm going to stay really reasonable and just make it all replicable. Stick to fundamentals and show you guys how to use fundamentals to win this type of game. So, the enemy team, they have Lux support, maybe, or yeah, Lux support looks like, with teleport. It's very interesting. We have a Draven and Zillion, they have barrier and heal. And the only other interesting thing is we have like Gragas versus Mundo, and then Darius versus Shen, which is going to be pretty chill up in the top side. The thing to sort of consider right now is let's look at the rune pages, and we see something fishy. Normally you see Vi take Conqueror. Vi actually has Hail of Blades, which will sort of change the way I think this Vi wants to play. I think it's likely Vi wants to try and invade me. Maybe she'll go lethality, and she'll try to jump my game and just attack me. So I need to be really considerate of that. I need to be thoughtful that, hey, maybe the guy can come into my jungle. But otherwise, it's game all about just farming efficiently. Again, I will do the very basic things as a bronze player should without taking any difficult fights. Alright, let's hopefully get loaded into the game. So let's buy our red pot, or red pet, Scorch Claw on Shyvana every time. The reason why we go Scorch Claw is because although Gust Walker feels good to move around the map, your W already provides enough move speed, and even with nerfs in 1420, Shyvana will still be perfectly fine, by the way. I'm sure some of you guys are wondering, oh, is Shyvana going to be weaker? Should I still play her? Yes, Shyvana will be completely fine. You don't need to go Gust Walker or Moss Thumper. Scorch is too good to combo with your E to slow them. I do want to create some pressure here. I want this teammate to come. What's going on? I think that guy already got a ward in my jungle. I'm going to just safely assume that he got a ward there. I need to ping this guy here to come. We're actually behind this guy right now. We can look to get this guy's E, get this guy's flash even. That's really nice. And what we can do is we can trade. Oh, this guy's going forward more. We can go ahead and go even deeper. It's really nice that our Darius knows his limits, really. Like, that's like a really well-played thing from our Darius. The Vi looks to be starting our bot camps. This ward is pretty crap. I didn't see Vi start our bot camps. So, we're going to do the blue buff and then just clear all of her camps here. And we're going to go fall back into our camps afterwards. Let's E here. Let's do this. We're going to clear our wolves. And then I'm going to look to use my Q here as if I'm clearing, because I'm clearing the Gromp afterwards, so I want to go my Q anyway. The bot side seems to be fighting for some reason. I technically should have pinged them off if I wanted to be really smart here. I should have started spam pinging them. Now if we take a look at the Vi, we actually have a nice little ward right here to spot the Vi if she goes for my wolves. If Vi goes for my wolves, we'll have just a lot more tempo over her in this game. Our mid laner also gets killed. It's all good. Let's see if Vi goes for my wolves. Vi doesn't go for my wolves, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear my red buff Krugs, Raptors all the way down and include my wolves in the clear here. So let's go ahead and skill my E. We can go ahead and use our auto Q to get the auto attack resets. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a little bit of a sneaky E here. I'm gonna go inside of the red buff and eat the Krugs here too. I actually missed the red buff, which is not ideal, but it's okay. Let's finish our Krugs here. And let's keep going down. And our full clear is looking really, really happy. And we can go for our wolves right after. Okay. Now this bot crab is something that we can consider. But our Gragas is dropping this mid wave right now, so he wants me to go catch this. Which is actually pretty good for me. We can go ahead and just eat this mid wave. Because our Gragas is just not here. What I could do is I could actually pressure this Mundo. Okay, I'm going to help freeze this guy's wave. This is going to be really good for my Gragas' game. We're going to go to the Scryers and make sure that the enemy Vi isn't around. The enemy Vi is not here. Mid wave is looking really good. That's happy. I didn't actually just do this for my mid laner. I wanted to cross to the top crab anyway. So here we can actually on the way ping towards top side if there's a little look for us. It doesn't look like there will be. And I need to be very, very, very careful when I'm doing this wolves invade. Because technically Vi could be on the bot crab, but she can also come to revisit her wolves. So I'm just being really safe here. I'm going to drop this ward over the wall. And I'm going to try and take everything and get the heck out of here. Because we're in dangerous territory now. Use my E. Gonna E auto Q this. We're gonna bring this Grump all the way up right now. I have to be very careful of that Shen is missing here too. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and escape here. The enemy, I am a goner here, which is okay. Honestly, like if we look at the pure evaluation of how much I got over them and how my top lane's wave is going and everything, it's actually like pretty chill. And I've stalled so much time from them. I think this is really good because top it's like okay. It's not amazing, but you can sort of see the intention of like even if I get the camps. I should have just not used my flash. That was the big thing I regret doing. Using my flash there is pretty poor. Let's go back to our Krugs and clear top down. Our mid laner is getting killed again. Let's recenter our game. We want to farm for level 6. Really chill game. Let's go straight for our Krugs now. And just clear top down. We're still really strong. We have boost. We have this longsword. We can play for the grubs, but we also still want to play for this dragon. Keep things really simple. The problem with playing for dragon is our bot lane's like stuck under a turret, and they're like pretty much unable to play the game at the moment. So we're just gonna take a full clear, and then after our full clear, we'll look to do some objectives. But I'm gonna stay with my full clear first before looking to do anything on the map. Vi decided to do the dragon, which is pretty understandable. We can go ahead and fight in the bot side here. This looks pretty good for us. Land our E there on the Vi. You can see the extreme discipline I have on my E. And then here, another E should do the trick. And I'm going to look for any more bot camps. And this is what I'm going to use my level 6 on. We don't actually need to worry about the camps too much. Okay, our villain give us a little bit of a leash. Let's go to our crab now. We're going to clear our 2 bot camps, recall, and restart the sequence all the way. Although if we can farm a little bit of gold, we can get our items. So we want to be somewhat greedy here. Let's see if we can farm something. Mid gets a kill back. Great. Go look at his raptors. Raptors are not up. Let's keep farming here. And let's go ahead and just do our camps. Okay, just keep going. This game is starting to feel a little easy now. Especially once we get our item. It should be pretty chill. Okay. The Zillion goes. This is fine. The Vi is going to get the objectives. Again, with this sort of game state, it's actually fine to prioritize farm. I'm going to stay on the map here and just farm everything on spawn. The Vi is actually on my camp right now. I'm going to ulti on top of her here. She's not level 6. We're going to just push her out. And we're going to farm all of our camps now. If I calculated that a little bit better, I could have been able to kill her. That's okay. We'll just use our dragon form to expedite our clear. We have our form now. So, oh, down our form. We have our item now, so we can look to recall after we clear our wolves. Let's look to just reset after this. And our dragon form helped us clear our camps significantly faster, so it's not the end of the world that we lose our dragon form there. Let's grab our Spear of Shojin, and we can run straight out of base and work with either side, because I'm strong. But the main thing that I want is I want to get my form back so I can look to like, invade and make plays. I'll come towards mid lane, but my goal is to like farm things to get my item. Sorry, my farm things to get my form. So here, there's a ward. Let's just farm this. Good. This is going to give us our form very, very soon. Good. Check to see if her bot camps are up. She went to the bot side. She's going to kill this Zillion. Her bot side camps technically could be up here. I think her red buff is actually up. I just missed my spell. And I have my completed item. So when Vi comes, let's see. She might be going for the crab, actually. Depending on where she goes, she should be completely destroyed by me either way. So she's not coming to the red buff now. So that means she's actually on this crab. So I can on the way ping here. And I can play for this crab right now. Okay. We're getting ulted here by Zillion here as well. So this guy should all just die. If you guys saw the play I just did, I used my E and my Q AoE to get both of these guys killed. And if I went 2 for 1 there, it would have been worth. But luckily, we have Zillion to come in and use his ultimate as well, which was really, really lucky for us there. And you can see how following the process of going in and out is so important while playing a champion like Shyvana, playing any champion really. When you walk backwards, you feel like you give them the edge. They feel like, oh, I'm so powerful. I'm just gonna go kill this guy. He's so weak. You become like a target, and then little do they know that you actually have the opportunity to kill them. So it's a little bit of like a technique to get into people's heads and make them think that they're all safe. They're gonna destroy me. And then little do you know, I have a massive opportunity to turn on you. That's only possible when you walk away from it. You give them the false sense of security. So it's like a ball in here. Fighting hard. I am still extremely strong. I don't want to use my ultimate on this guy. I should just use my E, walk away here. And what I can do is I can go behind these guys. And I can look to save my E again. I can look to run at this guy and chuck one more E and see if I can get that kill. We can get the kill there. Beautiful. That's the power of Shyvana's E range and Shyvana's W. If you guys saw, that guy was literally like whole screen away in Fog of War. And I still was able to catch up to that guy and land that E to kill him. That's literally that's literally just how Shyvana works. Let's drop another E here, just chunk him out. And get control over this guy here. It's warded. Spot that. This guy is sort of face checking me right now. Not sure what this is about. Can just eat to kill him. We gotta be a little more careful of the Mundo. The reason why I'm so confidently invading his bot side is because if you're Vi and I just got the dragon, Vi's like, oh, I want to go clear the top camps and clear the grubs. So right now there's like a 99% chance that that's where the Vi is at the moment. Here we gotta see if where MF is. MF is a little too safe under her turret right now. I can't actually do much to her without my dragon form, so I'm just gonna leave here and I'm gonna go to my my bot camps and I'm gonna farm 2 things to get my item, and then maybe I can even come balling afterwards. Okay, let's just keep farming. What I could do is I could actually run behind this MF here with my ultimates, and we can grill this guy with like two ultis from me, or 2 E's from me. So I'm gonna ulti here. This guy should actually just be caught. I'm gonna save my Q to get the kill. I didn't get the kill, it's okay. It's actually good because the Draven gets to cash in. I'm going to recall now and go straight to my topside camps. Spend my gold because I have 2,000 gold here. And I'm gonna go grab another pink ward and we're gonna restart our sequence top to the bot side. Okay. Resilient. It's gonna be still useful later. Completely fine. Let's go pull some camps together. We want to see if the grubs or herald has been pulled. Herald has not been pulled. Okay. And finish all this. And just keep farming essentially. All this is like, hey, I'm just farming camps on spawn. And after I'm done with my clear, if you guys have seen, like I've literally had the same sequence over and over and over again. And the moment I'm done with my sequence, I just look for a play. We want to get this cat minion. Gets a lot of gold for us. We can actually do the objective now. Let's go play for this. And we can recall here. And we can, or we can also look for some turrets, maybe mid lane or bot lane. The thing is, my champion is extremely powerful. At this stage, I need to wait for the turret to get reset for my aggro here. I sort of thought I just won that straight up. Fortunately, I don't do enough damage there, and I think I mispositioned my E. I also used my E on the Raptors here, which was sort of dumb because I could have killed the Dr. Mundo as well. Anyway, let's go ahead and go back to our topside camps and clear top down. The Vi did just get 1,000 gold, so she's going to be quite strong here. We're just going to full clear all the way down and play for this dragon. Same sequence, guys. You can see how even though I died, I'm still on my camps on spawn. And I still have this nice flow of the game. Nothing has really changed on my part. I don't have my form just yet, so I am going to keep farming here. Our mid lane gets jumped. It's okay. Let's just finish our camps. And after we're done with our camps, we can go sit in this bush here. Unfortunately, we don't have a pink ward, but once we sit in this bush, we should have complete control. If they come walk in, they should just get killed either way.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Start checking our E's while I pull the objective. That guy's just gonna die to us. Gonna dodge some of their spells here. You can see the pure chaos you can create as Shyvana when you are this powerful. See if anyone's there. Did find someone. We do have zillion ultimates. The guy does have ulti. Even if I technically die, should be okay. Beautiful. Now from base, we have to be scared of Vi coming for me with her ultimates. Let's be a little terrified. As you guys can see, the Lux was just sitting in here, so when I blind E into that bush, there was actually someone there. Okay, let's just keep farming now. Farm this bot wave.
They have faced your knight
On the dragon, if you guys saw, I used my ultimates early so I can apply pressure to them and I can win the dragon. That was only possible because I ulted early in the sequence there. Same thing bot lane, if they come, whoever comes, Mundo or Shen, I will use my ultimates to chunk them out so I can break the turret if they come. Because right now it doesn't look like anyone's coming. No one shows up. Let's just channel recall here and let's go resequence all of our camps. And this guy's gonna eat up. Hope it's yummy, bro. This should be pretty free here. This guy just leveled up. We can take gates here actually with how strong we are and look to make a play in the top side. We missed the first one, it's okay. We land this one. Now should get chunked all the way. That's one there. Okay, and now we can go ahead and just siege a bit. Same time we can go ahead and do the Baron. The Vi is dead, the Lux is dead, Mundo's dead. This Baron should just be ours. You sort of see how in this game, like, the scoreboard is like 22 to 28, but when you look at my CS and you look at how much pressure I've been applying on the map, it's like not even close. And it doesn't even feel close at all either. Go ahead and get our level 16 from our camp. Zillion just keeps leveling me up. Thank you, bro. We can run into the bot side camps here and just be really oppressive. The Vi should not be able to clear any of her camps. And if she does, she should die for it. I'm gonna ult early here. Okay. Wasn't there someone there? Yeah, there was someone there. We chunk him out a little. Oh, we missed actually. It's fine. Our top lane 1 is fight 2. Good for him. Let's farm all of his bot camps. And then, as you guys see again, I ulted early, not even to get on top of her, but to throw my Shyvana E out first. Let's recall, buy my Rabadons. Let me just show you guys how powerful your champion is when you complete your items like this. I have 480 AP. If you guys didn't know, every 100 AP that you have, you gain 12% move speed on your W. So it's just very OP when you have this much AP. They're gonna throw up that FF vote. We'll take that free win. Hopefully this makes sense, guys, how you can snowball games. And all these fights, what happened was before I made a play, I full cleared my camps, then made a play. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright guys, let's jump into our silver gold game. We have 2 people who already muted themselves, which is a bit interesting. We got Ashe support. We're actually like almost all AP against Udyr. So they build they itemize correctly. It's gonna be pretty frustrating, pretty annoying. Not sure what's going on here. Oh good gosh, what is happening here? Alright, okay, sorry. I just got back from doing my laundry. Let's just focus up now, guys. Okay, we're gonna full clear top to bot. Again, we have our red pets. The enemy mid laner is going to be a bit annoying. Again, we just want to pray that they don't build MR. If the Yasuo goes like Wit's End and other MR items, and there's a Fiora and their Udyr, it'll be quite frustrating for me to play. But we should be okay. Let's just hope. We're playing against silver gold. We should be okay. We're hitting the camps as normal. Our favorite thing to do ever. Hit the camps. These are W. Hit this. Look at top trade, look at mid trades, look at everyone. Okay, let's look down here. Let's get our auto attack off. Finish this off. Another auto. Pet should kill this one. Great. Top trades aren't going great. That's okay. Let's go ahead and angle this E to hit at least 4 of these guys. Shyvana's clear is really straightforward, guys. Just E and auto attack. It stands still. Literally, like, not much interaction as Shyvana. Bot lane is winning trades very hard right now. Very nice. We get vision of the enemy jungle. So the enemy jungler should be here now. Yep. There he is. Okay. This is very good information for us. We both know that we're... Or I know that he's on the bot side. I don't think he knows where I am. And it looked like his clear speed was a little bit slow too. Which is going to be really good. We have our bot lane with really great pressure right now. This bot craft should just be ours. Wow, what am I watching? Wow! Okay. Alright. Let's go ahead and just drop a ward into his raptors and we can go one-shot this crab. The Udyr shouldn't be able to make it in time. If we looked at his clear speed from earlier, he was a bit too slow. Let's go ahead and one-shot this and we can look to recall on this bush. We can go straight to the top side here. We don't need to care about this guy too much. He'll just recall in that bush or in this position. Like, I don't know what he's up to, bro. Just leave him alone. Don't fight him. Go straight to the top side. He's going to run through mid lane. He's going to go for the top crab. That's going to be great. I'm going to go straight to my Krugs. And I'm going to sit here and chillax. Have a good time. Hands off the keyboard as I wait. Let's just look bot lane. Let's look at the trades down here as I wait. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful Q. Ooh, good W. Nice job, team. It's like a mid lane. Oh, beautiful Q. Oh. Oh, we get him back. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's look at the Raptors here. Let's look bot lane. Okay. We can have a dragon opportunity soon, I think. Looking at how these guys are trading, there should be an opportunity for us to go to the Drake pretty soon. Yeah, look at the trades here, guys. The dragon should be 100% doable with how the enemy bot lane is trading. Look at this trade pattern. So let's go to Wolves and let's go to Gromp afterwards. And we can look to pull the dragon. The Udyr will be pathing towards the bot side too. So he should be around his raptors or his wolves right now. Depending on whether he has his item, will help me dictate, help me decide whether I can do the Drake or not. Bot lane still trading. We're gonna let these guys trade. Trade it out. We're actually losing here. The thing is, this might look like a really bad position, but what you guys don't know is like we have tempo advantage. So it's actually really good that my Vel'Koz died there, because I can actually do this dragon now. And the reason why is my Ashe is gonna come out of base, and so is my Lux. And this is even better for us. He wants to pull it for us here. He has no awakened spell. Let's go ahead and fight him immediately right now. If this guy wants to pull the objective, he can. What this guy doesn't realize is he does not have actual advantage from his teammates. My teammates have the advantage because we died and their teammates need to recall. It was brilliant that the guy gave us a perfect example of what to not do when your teammates win lane. You are not supposed to go pull the objective like a lunatic. You are supposed to wait for your teammates to come back from base and then pull the objective. So let's go ahead and run straight to the top crab. Top lane has no control, mid lane has no control. We might be a little bit, it might be a little bit impossible to do this top crab. Let's go ahead and hit the scryers and we'll see. If I can kill it, I will be able to get level 6. Udyr's already on this stuff in the top side. So we're going to let Udyr just do this. We got the dragon already. Our top lane and mid lane aren't really doing that good. So let's just farm and relax here. Because we just have no control from mid and top at the moment. Let's go ahead and try and use our E on both the camps here. Good. The enemy mid laner is really low and has no R now, but we were just going to stay stable and farm everything down towards the bot side. And we want to play with our bot lane, who although they're not doing amazing, they're doing better than my mid and top laner. So let's go to our Raptors. Awesome. Stuff to my bot lane. They are doing much better than like this guy up here. So the thing about full clearing towards the bot side is their bot lane is actually gonna, never mind, their Thresh gonna come back. What I was gonna say is I can technically invade his Raptors, but we're gonna try and stay stable either way. I want to teach you guys just the basics. I'm not skilling my ultimate because if the enemies don't have critical brain power, what they'll see is a Shyvana without ultimates, and then I will skill it right away and I'll get my ultimate instantly. Beautiful, oh my god, beautiful from my teammate here, but it looks like it's gonna be nothing. And we don't actually know where Thresh is exactly. So here's Thresh. So we can chunk this guy out. And let's look to get some control here. I can just ulti away here too, it's fine. Yeah, sure. It's a little bit of a bad usage of my ulti, but what I did do there is I chunked out their Thresh a decent amount, which allows my bot lane to have a really good lane. I'm going to stop this guy here too. Pretty much looking at their bot lane's HP, I've just given my bot lane a good like position in their lane. And my bot lane is my win con, right? So I trade my ult because I'm playing Shyvana, so my ulti is not even that expensive. Sometimes it's like really bad to use ulti like that, but I'm playing a champion like Shyvana. At this point, I can recall and go straight to my top camps. Or I can sit here and like investigate. The bot crab is coming up. I'm gonna investigate this. That's like a mid lane. Okay. Can go and play towards the mid lane. We don't have our ulti just yet. What I can do is my ulti is coming up in a little bit, so I can actually stay here, go behind these guys. I'm gonna go all the way behind here. Our Vel'Koz has barrier. So even if Vel'Koz dies, what we'll do is we'll be able to kill the other guys here. Alright. Well, I misplayed that really hard. That's the #1 mistake on Shyvana there, guys. If you guys saw exactly what I did there, that is the #1 thing you do not want to do as Shiv, and I just did it. And what is that, guys? I went melee range, and I didn't use my Shyvana ultimate and my Shyvana E to kill them. That's the #1 mistake on the Shyvana, and I just made it, and I instantly got punished for that. But that's okay. We're going to full clear top down. We won't have our Shojin, which is just simply because I misplayed bot side. But what's going to happen is we look at our ADC's item, and our Vel'Koz at least has his completed item. So we can play through the Vel'Koz in this position. And we can use Vel'Koz's strength to play for this Drake. Let's keep farming down. We're going to take our full clear, and then we're going to play for this dragon. The thing is, they're going to have grubs, which is going to be annoying because they have Aurelia as well. But there's not much I can do, given the top side is just too hard for me to fight. The Shyvana, or the Kali is going down here. You gotta be a bit careful. Looks like Ashe will probably die. That's actually the Akali ultimate, which is very nice. This guy's actually playing really well. I'm gonna go play with the Vel'Koz here, because the Vel'Koz is the strong teammate that I want to work around. Beautiful. We can go try and do the objective now. That was also ultimates here too. I'm gonna reposition with my flash, get the dragon, and relax here. I do want this crab though, and I can sort of hostage this Akali here, potentially. Get this kill, great, that's a massive shutdown for us. The Fiora is on the way here. We gotta be a bit careful of this guy. I don't actually want to deal with this whatsoever. Let's get away from this guy. There's literally nothing we can do. Aurelia is gonna get plates in the top side, awesome. This guy's going to die, I don't know why he walked that way, but it's fine. Let's look to recall now, spend our gold, and we got that dragon. And you can see how I literally just ignored the Thresh there. I just wanted the dragon. He really couldn't do much to me. Let's buy our Sork shoes and run straight to the top side and restart our clear top to bot lane. We're going to get 2 plates, which is worth 250 gold, which is like, okay, it's like a kill's worth back into our pockets. We also denied a whole wave. So Fiora came down, got a good amount. She's level 11 right now. Just like, okay, we're gonna have a bit of an issue. But it's actually like not the end of the world. So this Fiora is running circles on Irelia. We want to not really interact with that Fiora. We want to interact with our Vel'Koz. The only time we want to interact with our Irelia is if the Fioras are trying to dive here. So you can see this position right now. It's like really nice for us to pressure here. Missed this. We just need to dodge that there. Beautiful. Great. We missed our first E, which could have resulted in purely losing that kill there. We need to be smarter about how we're using our E's. Let's go ahead and go here and chuck our E to finish that. Get that little extra bit of gold. We're gonna finish this here and use our dragon form, the remainder of it, to just finish all of our camps. And then we want to drop our dragon form soon so we can play for like bot lane. So even here, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna let my dragon form drop, and then I'm going to go and try and grab it so I can play in the bot side. Okay, let's see what's going on mid lane. Let's sweep through. We want to put ourselves in this position again, where you guys have seen me like stand here many times. I'm gonna go one more time. Check these camps. Udyr is on the top side. We're not going to use our W or our E. We're just going to auto attack and Q this, because if you guys didn't know, that's how you get Fury. I'm gonna get enough Fury here from killing this, and then I'm gonna be able to go bot lane here, and we're gonna be able to kill these guys in the bot side. Let's go. We're gonna ulti over. We'll kill this. Beautiful. We'll kill this guy here too. Beautiful. Now we can break this turret all together. The next best thing for us to do is to recall, but we want to defend this bot crab. Let's go grab this bot crab real quick. Don't let this Udyr get it. And then we can do our Gromp, and we can recall and return to our Krugs. Cut this E out right before we lose our form. We're going to finish this camp here, and then recall, and go straight to the top side. Clear Krugs, Raptors, and all the way down to bot lane. Let's farm for our item before we look to help this guy. Or farm for our form. We can't do much without our form. Once we have our form, we can look. At the same time, instead of looking top lane, with our weak side, we can actually just keep farming and play with our strong side, aka the bot lane. Let's get to our camps on spawn. Udyr has heralded bot turret. Let's go stop this from happening. They do have 6 scrubs, so they will be able to get this. If they try to ride this over, I will smite it on its way up. Go ahead and pressure these guys out here. I want to pull the objective. I want to heal from this. The Fiora technically can come when they are in my proximity. I will ultimate and I will start chunking them out if I need to. Otherwise, right now they're like running mid lane. I'll just let them just do this. He has no Awaken right now. He's like not a threat. Let's just finish this dragon. We can recall, and we can go grab our item here too. The next thing for us to play for is that top tier 1 turret. Let's go recall here, grab our item, and go play for the top tier 1 turret. The enemy top laner does not have second item or anything. She is strong by being level 13, but it shouldn't be too much for Irelia and I to handle. I can on the way ping here. I can go under this guy. We can drop our camps for a little bit here so we can go fight. Again, we want to play for this like top turret here. Holly's here, man. We're gonna take a kill because that's all we can get. It's a little unfortunate that we die there, but our Irelia like didn't see the opportunity to kill the Udyr. The pressure we've created in the top side has allowed us to get a lot of pressure mid lane. You can see how we're allowed to send 3 people mid. The Sakali could pop the heck off here. She doesn't. Okay, it's great. So technically, like, we can pressure this mid turret if we wanted to. I'm gonna go back and return to my camps. I'm gonna clear my bot side to top lane actually, because I still want to play for this top turret. I think we could have killed the Fiora and played a little slower and played for the turret. I actually got a little greedy there and I started playing for kills. So a bit of a misplay on my end. Let's go ahead and just grab our pink ward and go straight into the bot side here. The Udyr is actually farming nicely, but we should, after our full clear up, have a bit more CS over him. The next thing we want to play around is going to be one of these side turrets. Top laner will die, it is what it is. If the next top laner goes for this wave up here, whoever's taking the top side, I will go ahead and kill them. Otherwise, let's just relax and we can just farm all of our camps nice and happily. But you see, like, let's see, like, if this guy wants to go for this top wave, I will run straight to him. And we will pressure and get the kill. There he is. He's running for this wave. I want to pressure hard now. I'm going to ulti early here. Chuck my E out. Get a lot of chunk damage. I want to go slowly here. Take that kill there. We can keep running. You can see my intention the whole time, which is to keep spacing and running away when I need to. I'm constantly on the escape if I can. I'm constantly running away from these guys and creating space for myself. That is the most important thing when you see me fighting on Shyvana. I did get hit by a lot of hooks I should not have gotten hit by, but you can see my intention every time is to run away from these guys, space them, and then come back to the fight. This is just fighting on every single champion, really. People say it's like, oh, is it a Shyvana's thing? Is it a Udyr thing? It's not a specific thing on any champion. It's just how you want to be fighting universally. Let's go pressure this mid turret now. The only person who could come here is like Thresh, which is not too worrisome for me. The other problem would be that... oh, shit. Would be the Yasuo coming. Let's just farm down here. Let's see the Yasuo. Can chuck another E at this guy. We want to ulti early to pressure him. The dragon is up. We can play for this Drake. That guy taking my camps. It's fine. The Udyr is dead, so he will not get this dragon. And this is why we pressure dragon super early on into the game. This is going to be like a 23-minute soul for us, and there's just nothing that they can do in this position. This Ashe has some nice ultis. We get that soul, let's recall, let's buy this Riftmaker. I mean, I really might actually lose this. Wow. She loses with Ocean Soul and Ashe ulti landing. That's pretty sad. This top wave will be cleared too quickly, but if the Fiora wants to go more or recalls in a greedy position, I can go ahead and kill their Fiora in this position. Let's see here. Let's go slowly. You can go in and out. Again, just going nice and slowly here. There should be nothing he can do to me. Guys, this is the power of understanding how waves works. I'm actually doing a class on waves really soon. On the 5th, actually. So I really recommend if you guys... actually, by the time it's to be uploaded, I'll probably have already done that class. But I just recommend, like, if you want to learn about waves, I'm the guy to come to and to understand, like, I've gotten multiple kills now because I understand how to play around waves. Waves are so powerful in League of Legends because they spawn every 30 seconds no matter what. Okay, let's break this turret now. This guy actually cannot beat me in the 1v1. Let's go up here. Let's clear this crab. We do want to recall for a large rod. But at the same time, we can stay to pressure the map. We have Ocean, like, Soul. So I should be able to heal a lot here. And then this Udyr could have actually killed me if he used the right form, which was his Awakened Q. But he used the wrong one, so... Ocean Soul heals me a lot. I'm really, really cocky with how powerful I am. Look, I have 3 items. No one else has 3 items in the game. So I just feel like I can do whatever I want to them, which I will. And with Ocean Soul, I'm just able to push limits really, really, really far. Let's go ahead and look at how much grabs costs. We need all of our topside camps. Let's just go ahead and finish this off. And I'm going to ulti quickly to clear my topside camps ASAP. This is fun thing you can do when you're level 16. It's like camps are yours just to clear whenever you want. And it's actually really convenient to be able to use your ultimates later on in the game to clear stuff like this. Let's recall now, grab our completed death cap. And let me show you guys the power of Shyvana. Let's go to our bot camps, get our form, because we're not gonna have a form for a little bit here. Chuck an E out, and let's go grab our form, farm everything, because we still have a 5th item we can buy. So it's not like we don't want to farm anything anymore. We still want to keep farming a good amount. Okay, let's go into their jungle now.
Nothing like me.
Let's wait a little bit here. Okay, that was through exhaust, which is the crazy part. Okay, again, flick through a shield as well. And I'm going to wait for my form to go away, then I'm going to start autoing things. And we're going to spend the rest of the game just autoing to get our form. I can't really do crap to this guy. Dead. So I'm really just farming for my form again, and these guys are game over, but it looks like we'll just be able to end the game like that. That's how you do it. In a hard game, I mean, my mid and top laner were trolling, but I had a win con bot lane, so I kept playing with my bot side. Alright guys, let's get into our Emerald Elo game here. So what I'm looking at right now is, I'm looking at the fact that we have a Leona into Braum. The thing about Leona versus Braum is it's very, very difficult for Leona to play. Braum is a really, really stable champion. We have Urgot versus Gnar. All of these lanes are like actually really high level level lanes. So I need to do my best to stay alive with the jungle. Their Kha'Zix can really, really, really mess with me. So I gotta be really disciplined here. I gotta be really smart about how I'm dealing with Kha'Zix. So what I'm actually gonna consider doing is I'm going to probably do 3 camps and then drop a ward. As I'm doing my Raptors, I'm gonna drop a ward here, just to make sure that the Kha'Zix isn't invading me. But right now, I'm also concerned that they could be invading immediately, which is a little bit concerning. If they are late invading or they're early invading and they're in my bot side, I should get information eventually. They should reveal that info. So I'm going to say my ward. I'm not going to use my ward. A lot of people are like, oh, like I need to use my ward to defend the invade. The ward isn't going to do anything for me. Look at their champions. If I know they're coming, I will still lose. It doesn't matter. I will still lose. So what I'm going to do is instead I'm going to try and find a different response, which is maybe go and invade his top camps or even invade his bot camps. But it doesn't look like they're invading us anyway, which is good. Let's just full clear down. Keep on going here. Check our E. That's the kiting up by a little bit. Okay. Auto Qs, as always. Use my E before my Q to get the extra damage. It's a lot of damage you lose if you Q before you E, you lose out on a lot of damage. Check the E out, auto Q. Auto. Good. And at this position now, as we do our Raptors, we're going to ward right here, and that's going to defend our red buff. So this is the ward that I'm talking about. That's the anti-invade pack. Okay, anti like ward pack. Okay, we just drop a ward here. And if the guy comes through my red buff, I will see him. Right now, I'm gonna dip and I'm gonna go to my quads. This way, if this guy walks through, I'll see him. If not, well, I just gotta farm all my camps. Definitely gets soloed. It's okay, he has teleports. Enemy has not been spotted yet, which means he's probably just full clearing. Which way? Probably towards the bot side, but don't have 100% information. Let's go here, auto W, auto Q, and then W. Brilliant stuff from my bot lane. It's gonna be 1-for-1 though, looks like. Finish this quickly. 2 barriers. Oh, Jhin. I'd be so sad if I was Jhin there and I couldn't kill him. I'm gonna one-shot this really quickly, and then I'm gonna look to recall. Wait. Oh, I love when the pet griefs like that. Let's hit the Scryers again, and let's recall now. Enemy top wave is really... My Urgot top wave is really messed up. It's really messy right now. So what I can do is I can hit the Scryers and maybe help him. Honestly, in this position, he's probably just gonna die solo right now. So let's just let him die solo and we'll just keep clearing top down. There's not much to say about that. I wanted to save my E if possible, but I couldn't. I didn't cut it out well enough. It's fine. It's gonna slow me down a little bit. Our bot lane is winning. The bot wave is coming into us. Our LeBlanc got a nice little solo. So pretty much the hardest part about this game right now is gonna be our top laner and dealing with this guy's mistakes. It's full clear all the way down. Hui has no flash. LeBlanc is communicating. Awesome. After this wave crashes, we're gonna have this wave, and we can use this wave to push in for the enemy, not the enemy, just the dragon. For just control over the lane. There's also the next wave that'll come from base, which is very far away right now, but we can also use that wave too. So here I can walk on through.
Why?
Just keep communicating here. The Kha'Zix's path towards the top side. So this should actually be a pretty okay position for us to do the dragon. Because the Kha'Zix should be up in the top camps. So if Leona wanted to recall and come with me or just walk with me, I would have gone for the grubs. But because he wants to run bot side and play down there, I'm just going to recall, grab my components, and then go straight back to the top side. Now remember, top side is our weak con, so we don't our weak side, not our win con. Bot lane's our win con. Top sides are weak sides, so we gotta be careful when we're coming up here. What we can do right now is there should be someone on the grubs. There's no one on the grubs, so I don't know where Kha'Zix is. Kha'Zix could be in this bush, this bush. He could have also recalled bot lane. We have no info on where Kha'Zix is. No idea. He could even be cheesing right here, possibly, on my blue buff. It is quite possible that Kha'Zix is thinking about that. Let's go ahead and finish this. And now we want to investigate our buff here. I'm going to hit the Scryers down. Kha'Zix is nowhere to be seen. Again, our grubs is not our priority. Grubs is our weak side. So Kha'Zix is bot lane. So because Kha'Zix showed bot lane, we can actually go do the grubs. Which is fine. We can also try and stop this from happening. Beautiful, and we can go ahead and clear this whole next top wave here too. And now we have this dragon form on Shyvana to be able to do the grubs, which is also going to help us tremendously here. Let's use our Q. Great, let's Q up everything now. Shyvana, dragon form Shyvana's greatest joy is using her Qs on grubs. It's so satisfying. We're gonna get our item really soon. The enemy Kha'Zix is nowhere to be seen right now. He should be re-clearing his bot camps to top side. Let's just grab this Gromp here, and we'll keep clearing downwards. I'm gonna save my E before my Q. Enemy bot lane seems to be alive, actually. Wow, a beautifully played dive by them then. We're really close to our item. Let's just keep farming for our item. We can one-shot this, use our smite to kill it really quickly. I'm gonna pull this over. There's a ward somewhere there. Let's look to recall after this. And get our item. And then at this point, we can look anywhere on the map. I hope my Urgot doesn't get killed here. That would be very unfortunate. Let's go straight out of base. We can go for the top crab. Our mid lane's doing pretty good here too, so we can play through mid lane. Luna has a good amount of setup as well. Let's use our W out of the base and just go straight to mid lane now. Let's look top lane. Okay, let's go try to defend the top dive again. Lemonface is pooping on Mr. Urgot. See the Kha'Zix. Kha'Zix has red buff, but his Krugs could also be up here. Beautiful. You guys see the limits of Shyvana? That's what you can do with your completed item. Your E is terribly broken. Your auto attacks are extremely strong. This is also why we go fleet footwork. For those of you who are like, oh, why not press the attack? Press the attack is so strong. If I don't go fleet footwork, I will never be able to catch that guy there. Okay, fleet footwork is so powerful to get that extra move speed to be able to make it to these plays all around the map. That was Nar's flash here too. Technically, bot lane isn't doing too hot. What I mean by this is their MF has item over my my Jhin. So in theory, going bot lane should be very difficult for me. And getting this dragon should be like near impossible. So I'm going to consider just dropping the dragon here and going straight to the enemy top side and going to kill this Gnar who's flashless. Let's finish clearing this. We're going to go through to the top side. Again, flash this Gnar. Let's go pressure this guy up here. We probably don't need to use our ultimate. Let's just save it here. We want to use our auto attack, Q, and our smite at the same time to execute the kill. And you can see how I'm literally waited to auto attack him there to ensure that I get the kill. And you can see how Kha'Zix got the dragon, and we know that this dragon's not contestable because the enemy has Essence Weaver. So we're not going to go to the bot side, we're going to go top side and trade around the map. This is the most important concept in these close games like this, where, I mean, honestly, like, we're winning, but are we winning that hard? Like, not really. It's not completely free for us. So you need to make sure you're not making any sort of mistakes around the map. Any sorts of mistakes like that can cost the game almost instantaneously. Let's go ahead and do the grubs now, and we're going to return to our clear top to bot side eventually. But we can just do these grubs here. Enemy bot lane is getting a little bit restless, which is a good sign. We can go in an on the way ping here if this guy wants to stay. He doesn't want to stay, which is fine. Let's just clear all of the top side objective, and then we can go and clear our camps afterwards. You will note that there's like, okay, well, I was playing for the top side multiple sequences. Am I not playing towards my weak side? Yes, I am playing towards my weak side, but when the enemy is playing this aggressively, you're actually able to play for your weak side because they're all up in your face. When they're all up in your face, you're going to have infinite opportunity to pressure them off of your turrets and whatnot. Let's clear our camps on spawn here. We have a lot of gold. We're going to clear all the way down. We're going to clear our raptors, and after our raptors, we're going to look to recall. Krugs are taken by the Kha'Zix from earlier. We are level 11 now. Let's go grab our raptors, and our bot lane still has yet to get item. He should recall now and grab it. I hope he's going to grab it here. Let's recall, grab our boots, our tier 2 boots, and part Liandry's. I don't know what Jin's doing in base for the whole game. So I'm going to still play up really aggressively in the enemy top side because the enemy Gnar has no flash. So anything against this guy should be really, really, really playable. Right now, I'm going to bring this over, and I have this blast cone to take to escape. The Kha'Zix is coming to my bot side, gets jumped. We don't need to dive this guy. Technically, we can try, but let's just be disciplined here. Let's just play for the easy Herald. And then after the easy Herald, what we can do is we can play for the grubs, not the grubs, the Krugs. And we can also look to play for our bot camps that are respawned. A lot of different opportunities here. Even pressuring mid lane's okay too. We're ulti now. Beautiful, we get this kill. Let's go pressure all of his topside camps. We'll probably just take this one. Actually, depending on... Well, I feel confident enough to go pressure this. Gnar has just used his form. And Kha'Zix is giving this up anyway. Let's use our Q here. And we can use another Q here to keep our form up for a little bit longer. And maybe we can get like one E on this guy. Doesn't look like we're gonna even get an E. The Kha'Zix keeps trying to like desperately get back into the game. He's not farming his own camps though. That's his #1 mistake. Let's wait on this camp respawn, do a little dance. We know that it's respawning. If you guys want to use like the jungle track timers, that's fine. Just know, have a good feel that your camp is respawning, and that's when we're gonna play for it. We have this Herald. We have this dragon coming up too. Let's go play for this dragon. Let's farm up everything. And if we look at the tab screen, I'm still extremely strong compared to everyone else. So technically, recalling for the haunting guys might not change too much. What would change a lot is if I have a good position against the enemy jungle. So having better positioning over that extra 1300 gold would be a big difference. The only time it's not is when I can complete a full item. So Kha'Zix going straight to the top side. We're going to be in the bot side. This is going to be a trade play, but I don't think Kha'Zix has cleared spot caps, or I'm done clearing them. They're respawned. MF is down here, so we can go ahead and push this all out. Check all of his bot camps, and Kha'Zix is a bit homeless because Kha'Zix decided to go top side, which is probably not a bad play for him. But I gotta eat his whole bot side, and we can do this together now. And we need to also defend this mid turret. But Kha'Zix, eat over the wall here. We're gonna get this kill. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go behind the way, channel our ultimate, and then this guy should just get cooked. Click to recall, we have our completed item. Why doesn't my Leona want to play a game and help me? I don't know. Projects could be on the way. Let's recall, return to our top side respawn camp. We need to be a little bit careful of Ka, but Ka's actually spotted. Should have our ultimate here. Should be able to slow him, and this guy should just be dead. Take this kill. We can go for a little bit more on his camps at least. Try and pressure it up there. We have Rift Herald. Let's go ahead and summon Rift. Check our E's, pressure them out. What we can do is we actually go and play for his bot side camps. But we do need to be careful of that Gnar who can come to our can come defend some camps here. So we do need to be like a little bit safe. Because again, I mean, we have some wards here though. So those wards should be able to cover enough information. Let's just keep on running here. Chuck our E out. I don't have my dragon form, so I gotta just be very careful. Again, simply running is a very viable tactic in so many situations. Nothing wrong with it at all. You want to be in this position here so we can pressure the turrets. We're going to use the wave here to heal a bit. Chuck our E at this guy, chunk him. And we want to break this turret together now. At this point we can just hit B, recall, and go back to our top camps. We can't overstay down here. Our top camps are respawning, so let's go recall and go straight to our top respawn camps. Gromp is up, let's go. Kha'Zix is also up. This other camp right here, let's go take care of him. Pretty good camp for us. It's worth a lot more than every other camp. It's very nice. Pretty neat. Finish this. Clear down. He didn't take his red buff. And also, they're also just fighting too hard in the mid lane. This is too illegal for them to do. Check my E's over the walls, over the positions here. Chuck my E's through the holes of their position. Now we can take his topside camps. We can also do the Baron. But let me eat everything he has to the topside first. And then we can. Run his pockets dry. Brilliant. Let's go ahead and do this. Get our last E out. Technically, Kha'Zix could come and steal this. I'm gonna hope that my smite is better than his. Oh, he's in the bot side anyway. We'll take this guy out. Let's recall, grab our item, get our large rod, except that we can't. Just buy a control ward, run out of base, and go 2 gates into the bot side. We can go ahead and, like, we're still farming for our Rabadons, so we don't need to drop all of our camps here. We do want to go in siege. I don't think Kha'Zix would do anything here. Wait, is this Urgot actually losing? No, he's not. It's fine, let's go look for some camps. See if anything is up. Nothing is up. We chunk this guy out. Good. And chunk this out here. Let's flash away. Let's reposition a bit here. I missed another one. Can land one right here. Okay. All it took was one for him to actually leave. Okay, let's go farm some more for our form. To auto some more things. Quite sad that I missed all those E's there on the MF or and the Hui. Otherwise, those guys should just literally be dead. It's okay, we can farm this quickly and get our ultimates. Ulti. Alright, that was it. That's the game, guys. Let's get into a next game here. Alright, guys, let's get into the Diamond Masters game. Have a really good composition as Shyvana here. Let's go our Scorch Call Plup. Let's go ahead and run straight to the top side. We're playing against Graves, so this is going to be a good game to really show you guys how to deal with difficult champions. I think this game is going to be really exciting. We actually are in a pretty high elo game. I recognize like 3 of the people this game. So it's going to be a great game to show you guys how you can play Shyvana in a difficult high elo game, I guess. So my first thoughts, I'm obviously going to be pathing down. I want to make sure the Graves can't really invade me too hard. We have a lot of scaling potential all around. Kai'Sa is going to be like my main person I'm playing towards. Enemy is all really squishy, so once I get my items, I should be able to completely dominate them once I have my items. I'll just be able to truck some ease on these guys, and it'll be really easy to just deny them and just beat them up. Let's see here. Let's go start our red buff. We know the clear, we know the drill. Our Shyvana is our Nautilus and Kai'Sa are the players we want to play towards. Nasus gave us a nice little defensive ward to see if the Graves is gonna come do something sneaky. The thing is, Graves can do something sneaky on our bot side camps, but it looks like we're gonna just win the bot trades right now. This is really good for us. Brilliant. We got the Brand's flash, and they're gonna get even more. I think the enemy is disrespecting way too hard here. That's quite bad for them. So we have a clear win con on the bot side. Obviously, it's expected when we have Bran and Xerath against Kai'Sa and Nautilus. So like a not real bot lane versus like a really stacked bot lane. We have this ward, so we should see the Graves pull that camp really soon. If not, that means he's pathing top down, or he's invading my bot side. It's either or. I'm not sure which one it would be. Okay, good job to bot lane. They're straight up diving. Again, this is a really high elo game. This is still not taken, which is kind of curious. Yeah, that means he's like pathing down. He should be on that camp really soon. The fact that he's not on this camp, there he is, troubles me, but that we see him now, so. That just means his clear is a bit slow. Which makes sense. I'm playing Shyvana, he's playing Grace. Well, it looks like they might want to overstay. I can't do anything. I am playing Shyvana. I will make sure I just clear my camps here. After my full clear, I can come bot side and I can try and help them. But it looks like they're just going to try and catch their wave. And I'll come if they could use any help from me. Let's go into this bush here. Let's go see what's going on. I'm going to drop a ward here. Let's walk back. I'm going to one-shot this crab now. This Graves should not be able to do anything. I think in this position here too, we could actually play for 2 crabs. This guy is actually just getting auto to death. Let's look to recall. There's no 2 crabs here. We'll go straight to the top side. He eat right into the Nautilus hook. And beautiful the spot from our bot lane. We just watch and wait for them to come. And if you think about the 1v1, Shyvana's actually not that weak if you can land your E. If you don't land your E, Shyvana gets a bit weaker. We're going to skip the top crab. We don't care about this. We want to go straight for our cards and clear top down. So off to a great start right now. Bot lane's a hard win con for us. Graves has not gone on this crab either. Mid gets soloed. Yeah, it's all good. Put our camps down. Our mid has teleport though, and their mid has ignite. Normally that's what happens when you have ignite versus teleport. We're going to go to our raptors. What we can do on our raptors is we can hit the top plant and just investigate to see if the enemy jungler has stunned the top crab. Very likely he has. Let's go and take a look. He just finished it, which means I will have a slight tempo advantage on him. Not by much, not by much. But you see how like we both clear top down. I would be on my Krogs while he's doing the top grab. Then I'll be finishing my raptors while he's like finishing his Gromp. So I have like a few seconds of a tempo advantage on the Graves. I won't be able to convert that into anything just yet. And if you look at bot conditions, I can't pull the dragon while these guys need to still recall. So I need to just wait for these guys to come back from base. And once they come back from base, we can look to do literally whatever we want on the map. Okay, let's keep clearing here. Let's look at Brand's conditions too. Brand's actually lower and my teammates are on the way. So what I can do now is I can communicate that I want to do this dragon. And because of Brand's position and his condition, I could actually look to do this Drake right here. And I'm going to ignore mid lane because I want to accelerate the game through this dragon. So mid lane is like, I'm not level 6, so I can't actually do much here for him. But the Graves loses a lot of tempo here. And I'm actually able to take this dragon all the way, which is a fair trade, I'd say. I actually like don't mind this whatsoever. Okay, nice. I want to execute there, it's really important. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get a little bit of EXP here. Get level 6, and I can go to the top side here with my level 6 advantage. And I can play for this really hard here. And the bot lane could be getting ganked by the Graves, so I just need to ping one time there. I'll finish the grubs, and if I need to, I can always ult away. If, let's say, the Zed comes right away, or let's say the Graves comes. But I think for the position I have right now, the enemy Graves is in the bot lane. There's the enemy Graves. And I can just finish this halfway. So his whole top side is going to be up here. And with the Graves being down in the bot side, I want to actually pressure his top camps. We also see the Zed here, so I'm going to go for his top side first. And then I'm going to look to the crab, and then I'm going to full clear all the way. So I'm going to finish this. Use my E's. Okay. We'll do this here. Top lane is fighting hard right now. If this guy gets even lower, I can look, but otherwise, I would just simply sit here in this bush actually. Because the Graves will come, what I can do... Oh, I missed my E. If I didn't miss my E, it would have been a lot better. Oh my god. Unfortunately, the Xerath shows up there, but if you guys saw, I start the fight off by missing my E. And because I missed my E, it's like very, very hard lost fight. So simply there, my mechanics on missing my E on the Graves just completely lost me the fight. Like just terribly, terribly lost me the fight. So I need to be really smart. I could have insta-ulted the Graves too, and I would have been able to kill him. That was actually a decent opportunity for me to get the kill there, but I mechanically just whiffed everything. So that's going to be putting us in a pretty rough situation because we should lose one camp here. Yep. Also a little unfortunate the Xerath came by, just naturally here. Oh my god, man. Alright, we are in a rough position. Let's go ahead and mute our top laner. He's piping for no reason. Let's mute this guy. We lose our topside camps. The game is still good. We have our ball lane to play around. It's completely fine here to play with our bot side, and we're gonna get the boots. Good play by Graves, and unfortunate that the Xerath is also in my top side. Honestly, we just commend this guy for making a good play, and we gotta move on and think about the next play. I'm gonna go grab our dragon form, and with our bot lane, Nautilus is gonna hit level 6 really soon. We have all the objectives, guys, here, so as much as like I'm annoyed by my own stupidity, we have like a really good position with all the objectives. The Graves actually doesn't have to like that much of an advantage on. Right now he has his completed item, so I think even in that topside fight, he was like close to his item, so he was very, very strong, and I should have just been more considerate of how strong the Graves is. Let's go ahead and keep farming here. Our Nautilus is level 6 now. We can also go towards the mid lane and look to pressure the Zed. I want to on the way ping here. Let's go control this bush right now with my teammates. We're gonna sit here, wait for the bush to be cleared. I can chuck my E's out here, and at this point, again, with my fed teammate, these guys should be killable. Okay, this guy is like stuck under his turret. We don't have our item just yet, so there's not much for us to really farm right now, but we can recall and grab our completed components. At the same time, I might be able to just run straight to this top crab and see if there's any top camps I can clear. Unfortunately, the Graves is still a bit stronger than me at the moment, and my mid laner does have teleport, so we can play for this. I am still interested in playing for the top position right now. We'll see if Graves is on this top crab already, which he's not. I would have looked, but he's not. Okay, let's run away here. Our Kled is pushing mid, and our Nautilus is not around. Not Nautilus, our Nasus. I need a farm for my item here, and then we can go. And actually, I'm just going to recall here. Unless Kaisa wants to come all the way up, which I don't think she should. I'm just going to look to recall and grab my item. And we got the top crab and everything. So I'm decently happy trading 3 grubs for the bot side and for my tempo to complete my item. Let's grab this, go straight into the bot side. I'm going to go take this dragon. The top position is a little too hard for us to fight. Our Nasus was in base, so let's just run to bot lane. Our Kled is decently strong. I can clear my 2 bot camps and look to go do this dragon. At the same time, I might have to catch this mid wave because Kled is bot side. So it looks like Zed's pushing in mid. Let's go grab this mid wave and respond. The Zed technically could be in this bush. I don't think I'm that afraid of him though. There is the Zed. While Zed is looking to, or the Graves, while Graves is looking to do this, I can actually take some of his camps. I could also go mid wave and take that mid wave. Our Kled is completely 1v9 right now. We would just let this guy 1v9 the game for us. Let's look to the objective here. Clear this out, and we can actually potentially look to go behind enemy bot lane if there's a play for us there. I'm gonna leave this alive for a little bit longer to see if our Xerath will go a little further. They're pushing in this wave right now. In this moment, we might be able to go ahead and play for this here. Okay, we got this guy's flash. Pretty chill. Could chuck an E at this guy. These guys should just get wiped here then. I'm actually going to take my B now. There's nothing more for me to do in the bot side. Let's recall. Let's go straight back to the top camps and clear the Herald all the way down towards the bot lane. We can buy Sork boots here. And we don't actually need to clear the Herald necessarily, but we can try and just clear our top camps really. And we just want to keep playing with bot side. Technically, we can look for a psychopath invade in the top lane with how strong Kled is. I think that's sort of flipping a lot because the Xerath could also come. But I could take one of his camps potentially and look for this here. And with my top lane's position, I'm just like really happy to play around Kled here. Okay, take this. Beautiful. I can actually stay with this guy if the Kled is nearby here. We dodge everything, literally everything right there. Dodge more. Great, now we can go back to our camps. And we got Zed ultimate, which is pretty nice for us. Pretty nice for the team. Our Kai'Sa and Nautilus are just too powerful right now. We can keep playing around our bot side. Drop our E. With the pressure we have from Kled and with the pressure we have from getting Zed's ultimates, we can go ahead and do this Rift Herald. It's one of the game when all my teammates are just sort of carrying and they're this powerful. My goal is to do all the objectives. Like that's literally like I'm gonna an objective block. And Shyvana clears so quickly that I can farm my camps while doing all the objectives, which is literally like that's literally my design. Like, hey, I can do objectives quickly. Let's just grab everything. Right now, the Ornn is top lane, pushing this all by himself. We should go ahead and just... We can even save our ultimate, possibly. I think it's one of those angles where we save our ultimate. Beautiful. And let's look to Rico here, actually. Or... Wait, Kai'Sa died. No problem. But died too. It's a bit big. Few shutdowns over to their side. It's not that big of a worry. Let's see if this Zed wants to push this next wave. We'll see. If he does, I'll go kill him. Zed is pushing the next wave. Let's go ahead and kill this Zed now. Carlton. Oh, no, that's no name. Took our E a little too early there. Get this kill. Beautiful. Now we can fall back to our camps. As you guys can see, like, my understanding of the waves allows me to look for kills like that. That's why I'm teaching a class on waves. It's really important to know that, like, there are so many things you can do in League when you understand wave states. Okay, let's keep farming for our item here. And what we want was we want our form. We can actually play for this. We want to play for this dragon now. Okay, these guys should all die. Everyone here is dead. It's okay. I sort of knew Graves was topside, and I was just not aware that, hey, Xerath and Bran could be there, but it's something I should always consider. From base, I'm going to go straight for this dragon. And we do want to use this Herald, one of these tier 2 turrets right there. Let's go ahead and just take 2 gates straight into the dragon. I think if our teammates are actually doing this Drake here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the top side, because that should be relatively free. I don't think they will contest too hard here.
They are nothing.
Looks like they're sort of contesting in this position, so I can come down and secure the dragon. It's all just relative to what the enemy is deciding to do.
The enemies of the mafia will fall.
We look at top lane here. Top lane's going good. I think our Cled's just gonna kill him. Cled has 3 items. The Ornn has literally 2. Should not be even comparable. Comparable. Let's go ahead and just keep farming. We have this enemy blue buff to play for in a second. We want to buy the Landries very, very soon. My teammate is in a bit of a danger here. Okay, well this guy is getting killed. I whiffed my E, man. It's been a minute since I played Shyvana, so we're missing a lot of our key abilities. Champion still hurts as always. Massive pistol, thank you. Very sweet of him. I have no more juice here, let's just leave. We can actually summon Rare. We can like fight this guy. I missed that. Beautiful. Can push down here. See you later, sucker. See you later, bruh. Oh, they GG'd. Okay. Alright, well, that was a game where, you know, I guess I gotta show you guys how you could play around your win con. Even though you make mistakes, it is what it is. Alright.